On this episode of Direct Connect, I go to work with the ADOT Equipment Services team to learn what they do to keep our agency running safely and efficiently. My day starts in the Get Ready shop. All of the new vehicles and equipment come through this shop before they are officially added to the ADOT fleet. Here, a team of technicians check the vehicles to make sure they meet agency specifications. The team also installs any peripheral gear that is needed. Tom Draper has been getting new snowplows ready for the road.
Wow. Comfy?
I'm comfy, Tom, but boy, this looks complicated to say the least.
Well, they spare no expense on these. I'll tell you what, they're really outfitted nicely for the drivers.
So just go ahead and hit
that's
reverse.
the trigger, which will bring up the camera in the rear.
So it's a pretty clear view of what's behind you.
It is.
Oh. You know, it's just a really different experience sitting here with the motor running, got the cameras on, the alarms are going off, getting ready to back up. It's very, very impressive and very humbling in a way, this big piece of machinery.
You can just go to neutral there.
I know how to turn it off. So Tom, the finished product is just an impressive piece of equipment and incredibly complex in all of its systems. So can we go in and actually see how one gets prepped?
Yeah, we sure can.
All right. We were outside in the truck that's all ready to go, and I noticed, we talked about the backup camera. Is this the unit here?
That's the camera itself.
Okay. And that's the mounting bracket, obviously.
Correct, and it also includes a sunshade.
Okay. So these are mounting screws here.
Yeah, they sent some excess.
Because you might lose one or two.
Well, I don't know about loss. They just do it for confusion.
Okay.
Like when you buy something at Christmas and it comes in, you know how
I always have extra parts on my ceiling fan. I don't know why.
Is that a problem? Because I run into the same
It
thing.
just wobbles a lot.
You want to handle two of these at one time or just one at a time? Because I'll need you to attach those nuts to the screws.
That's about the size of my wife's wedding ring that I bought her. Okay, I'll handle this side of it and see if I can get these done.
Let me go ahead and get a bolt ran through here.
It's kind of dark in here.
Sorry, John.
So it's just that little bolt right there.
Yep. And I can actually rotate it if you can hold it on there squarely for starting it.
Okay, let me get it on there. Yeah, I can feel it turning.
Think it's cross-threaded, John?
I don't.
You don't think it?
I think it's on straight.
That's good.
I hope it is. I'd hate it if it was crossed.
Me too.
We got the bracket on. Now the camera, right?
Correct.
Got one, Tom.
Good job. Looks good.
Let me get the other one in here. So I'm finger tight here. Mm-hmm. Is that where you want it left? Or?
Yeah, that's perfect.
So for adjustment?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. So Tom, we've seen the finished product on the snowplow, and we've done some decals on one that we're getting ready. You have to know myriads of technical issues and things to be looking out for, and all that is a huge responsibility, I think, that weighs on you from the perspective that our other ADOT team members are going to be using this equipment. We want it to be right. We want it to be safe. It's a huge responsibility your folks have.
We take it seriously.
Well, and I'm glad you do. That makes me sleep better at night.
We want you to sleep well at night.
Thank you. My next stop at Equipment Services is the weld shop. In this shop, the team does more than repair equipment. They also build customized solutions so ADOT works more efficiently.
You want me to show you something really kind of cool?
Sure, let's see something cool. Greg Rasco came up with an innovative way to transport a digital message board.
They used to bolt them into the bed. Well, I figured, hey, why not just use the bed rails? So the way I build them now is I build them on the bed rails. The toolbox goes in here.
Yeah.
And then this org requested an extra spare tire. So I came up with this mount for a spare tire.
What a great idea. Now I've got my truck bed to haul stuff around in.
Yeah.
Plus the spare.
Right.
Of course, I couldn't spend time in the weld shop without a quick lesson in welding.
I'll weld a little bit of this, and
Okay.
I'll show you, and then you can weld a little bit of it.
Wow.
I make little E's, cursive E's.
Oh, okay.
That's how come it looks like what they call stacking dimes. It's where it looks like literally you lay in
dimes.
dimes, right?
Okay. Yeah, I got the idea. Okay.
So now it's your turn.
Okay.
Just take your time and get comfortable. Biggest thing is comfort. You want to be down in there,
Okay.
okay? Go ahead. Slow down. Slow down, take your time. Pull the trigger. There you go.
Oh, wow, I'm not even in there.
That's okay. Do it again. Pull the trigger and take your time. There you go. Slow down. There, take your time. There you go, much better. You're way out of the seam, but that's a nicer bead.
Wow. I'm way out of there. Man. I never even got close over here.
Nobody's perfect, buddy. Nobody's
Is
perfect.
this going on my map?
I don't know. You're the boss. You tell me.
I'm just the apprentice today. I'm the
Oh,
newbie.
I like this. All right. Hey, look, to be a welder, you got to be a little bit cocky, brother.
Right.
So-
Okay. I'm going to have trouble then.
No.
Okay.
No, it comes with the job.
Oh, all
You got to
right.
get the swagger on.
Okay.
Okay, so automatically, you're the best welder walking. Okay, so
Okay.
all right,
All right.
all right. Show me what you got.
All right.
Slow down. There you go. There you go. Come on now.
Is that better?
You've been playing with my emotions.
No, no,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no.
Look at you.
You just told me to get my swagger on. So
Oh.
I went into this one with confidence. I got my head down in there.
Shit, I'm telling you, look at that.
So, you know, I actually could see the seam this time. I got close to it.
So how long have you been welding?
20 minutes now.
Exactly, and look how far you've come in 20 minutes. This is where he started. Okay,
It's all over the place.
and this is after 20 minutes. There's quite a bit to this game that people don't realize. I mean, you know, let's say you build something on a plow truck.
Okay.
It's going down the road.
Right.
You sure don't want it to fall off and hurt anybody, right?
Right. So it's a huge responsibility.
Yeah.
I mean, standing here and watching you is one thing, but trying to repeat what you're doing is difficult. So I don't think folks understand how complicated it is.
I like doing this stuff. I'm good at it. I enjoy it. Somebody asked me one time, you know, well, where are you going to be in 5 years? Probably standing right here doing the same thing I've been doing for the past 30 years.
My final stop for the day is the Front Auto Shop. ADOT service technicians repair and maintain thousands of state-owned vehicles throughout Arizona each year. Today, I'm working with Kevin Endress.
You want to take it up?
I would love to.
Give it a turn there.
I think I need one of these at home.
I love one of these at home.
So how high do we go?
Oh, right about there is probably good.
Okay.
Enough that we can get under it. Here's our drive shaft. And this is our little bad boy that needs some lube.
Oh, okay. So this is a lot better than when I was under the truck in Topak. It's a lot more comfortable.
Oh yeah, being on your feet under the
Yeah.
truck is a whole lot better than being on your back. So if you just want to mark it,
So you want to make sure that this bolt goes back into this hole.
so you want to mark the bolt, you want to mark this flange and this flange.
Okay.
You want to make sure those two flanges meet up the same.
So, okay, what's my next step here? Just keep taking them out?
Yep, actually if you flip that over, go to the other end here,
Oh, it's got a ratchet.
got a ratchet style
Oh,
in
nice.
there.
The right tools for the right
Yep.
job.
That's the important part.
We're working on an ADOT truck right now, but we do work for other agencies, right?
Correct. We do DCS, DES, DOA, Game and Fish. We pretty much do almost all state agencies
So everybody kind of depends on us to do their repairs for them. And
for the most part. There you go.
she's loose.
And now we got this out. Now this should just slide right apart.
Oh, wow.
Just like
Check that
so.
out. Okay.
So that's where we're missing our lubrication.
So is this like some kind of candy in here? Is this
No, that's actually
It's good to eat, right?
it's actually a silicone-based lubricant, I believe.
It's kind of like that frosting they put on top of the Danish and stuff.
It goes real good on your toaster strudel. We'll just coat this whole thing pretty much.
So I should be generous.
Yes. We'll end up using that whole tube on this.
Okay. So do I need to save some for up there?
Yeah, we'll put some in there.
Okay.
All this, we'll just take it and kind of get it all around.
Okay. I can see now why you want to wear the gloves.
Yep. Want to make sure we stay in the same lined up position.
Okay.
So what it's going to do is going to want to push a bunch of this grease out all over the
Yeah.
place.
Whoa. Can hear that going in.
Get that up there.
Okay.
Then we can come back over here, line this back up. So this is where we mark this for.
Oh, I see. So we want to get our yellow one
So we want to
here.
make sure our yellows line up here. That's the important part right there.
So this is kind of relaxing in a way. You get kind of in a meditative mood sometimes in this job.
Sometimes it can be real relaxing.
And other
you
times-
you get into a good groove and
Yeah.
you're working away and time's passing.
Yeah.
And other times
It's
it seems like everything you touch, nothing goes right, and you just can't get anything to happen correctly.
So about that time, I start saying magic words and throwing tools. How do you stay calm doing this?
It's tough.
And especially when it gets hot out, because you're not air conditioned in here, right?
No, we got swamp coolers, so usually when it starts getting hot out, we'll start closing all the doors down.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm good. They all feel pretty tight now.
Let's see.
All
We're all
right.
pretty good.
Everybody's job is important in ADOT, and I don't care where you're working at or what you're working on. We're an incredibly complex and diverse agency. And as you can see from my travels through what is now my third division on Direct Connect, we all have to rely on each other to make sure that we are safe and we get home safely to our loved ones at night. So I just want to give a shout out and a big thank you to Tom, to Greg, and to Kevin. They know that the work here is just critical to everyone's safety. And I'm just very impressed of the use of our management system to get these jobs done quickly and efficiently and get our employees back on the road.
All right, pull it up in the front there. And then bam, you're in.
Okay. So do I look sexy like you said I was going to, Greg?
Absolutely, brother.
All right.
I'm digging it.
I think my gloves are too small, Kevin.
Do we need to get you some bigger gloves?
I think I can.
Let me see if I can find you some.
No, it's good. I got
No?
fat hands here, okay? I see you guys laughing over there.